just in a different way, so the other person needs to hear it if your cross watchers are watching. Let me know in the comments section below. But yes, yeah, I feel like you've both got a lot of fears, and rather than just taking a leap of faith and thinking that things could be good, I feel like you're both being very negative at this time. And that could be the devil energy there. It's negative thought patterns, because it doesn't have to be external things. It can be an internal struggle, like inner demons sort of thing, with that devil energy on the bottom. What do we have for the middle? Wow. Okay, there's 2 cards wanting to come out here. Ha! You're very close to achieving your goal. I'm laughing because of the other card that came out. And be bold and make the first move. So yeah, I feel you are very much mirroring each other at this time. And you're both letting your fears hold you back, your negative thoughts, the devil energy, letting your inner demons. And neither of you are saying exactly how you feel, actually, is what I'm feeling. I said I saw on this side, it's not all about blaming one person, it takes 2 to tango. And it says a personal issue reaches resolution. So something that both of you are going through, I feel like you're needing to work on yourselves. This is very similar to the Libra reading, actually. So you may want to check out that reading if you have Libra in your chart, because it may make sense. But there's a couple of cards that did come out that were the same. But I feel, yeah, with the Libra reading, they were separated, and it was somebody coming back. And yeah, I feel like you really do need to work on personal issues. Also, with the Release Your Ex card as well, I also am picking up, it doesn't necessarily just mean your most recent ex. I feel like there's a lot of energy coming, or that came into the relationship from both your previous exes before you met each other, that hadn't been dealt with. I think there was some residual energy there, is what I'm feeling. Okay, let's get a wisdom of the oracle to see overall. Just one card, please. Just see what message you both need to know. Never-ending story. Now, I've seen this card a lot. It has come out in my personal reading before, and it speaks of repeating patterns. So if you feel like you've been here before, there could be, like I said, residual energy from past exes, as well as your most recent, i.e. each other, that you haven't learnt from. Perhaps you haven't fully released them. Perhaps you've held on to everything. Some people can hold on to things from, like, exes from when they were like 15 or something like that, if you're like 25 or older, or, you know, if you're in your 50s and you've still got hang-ups about what an ex said to you or did to you in your 20s. You need to let it go to be able to move forward. Otherwise things won't change, especially if you're not learning the lessons from the sun's coming out finally, but it's casting a shadow over the reading, so it's good that we're towards the end now. Okay, so 10 is the numerology number on this card. 3 and 7 equals 10, so we'll reduce that down to 1. So I feel very much at this time it's all about being single. It doesn't mean you have to be single forever, and things can change in a moment, in a second, in a day, in a month, you know, a few weeks, a few days even. Things can change. Things can change in one day, as we've got the number 1. But let's read this anyway. Never-ending story. The essential meaning: self-criticism, the wounded ego. Don't let ego hold you back. Don't let pride get in your way. Unnecessary dramas. So there may be a message that both of you could be a bit petty with things, and whatever caused this separation may not have needed to happen, may not have needed to go this way. Perhaps one person was being petty, so the other person retaliated. That kind of thing is what I'm feeling. Now, the relationship message for this is sometimes your heart enters into a contract with another, that results in pain, not because of abuse or neglect, but for other more complex reasons. Shame, fear of intimacy, low self-esteem are the greatest challenges to the success of a relationship. Consider how valuable this knowledge is. However, right now you have an opportunity for important healing. We did see the Four of Swords, that is the card of healing. But you must reflect on the stories you weave about love, connection, abandonment, rejection, and loneliness. Not only do you need to begin a new story, you need to forgive yourself for telling yourself the old ones. Have compassion for the part of you that believes all those narratives. None of them were ever true anyway. Okay, so that wasn't the card that I thought, Never-Ending Story. That was a different one. I think that was Round and Round. I do apologise. For some reason, that popped into my mind. So maybe that has significance about going round in circles, repeating the same patterns. But this also does speak of patterns, but it speaks of recognising patterns of behaviour from yourself. So like I said, the toxic energy from the Devil card here could be something... I was going to say something as simple, but it's not simple. Something like negative thought patterns that you have to yourself, not necessarily that you've expressed, but ways of thinking, ways of putting restrictions in place, perhaps telling yourself things that aren't necessarily true about yourself or about others. So maybe have a bit of a time to reflect on that. Shall I draw some messages? Yes, why not? Okay, this is going on a bit longer than I thought. I do apologise, Gemini. This is a longer reading. Let's just get one message from your person. Let go. Yes, you have to let go. Whatever it is that pops into your mind first. Trust. So I feel like you need to let go and trust things will happen as they're meant to. So if this does come back around, if you can see that card, we've got trust, let go, trust, and passion. So there could be a passionate new beginning. Yes, the passion may stir up again and somebody will speak. Okay, so yeah, that's your reading, Gemini. I hope it resonated. Oh, before we go, on the bottom of the deck, soul purpose. This is all part of your soul learning, all part of your soul contract. I do feel this is a soulmate connection, and I feel you were meant to learn from this person. If they're meant to come back to you or you're meant to come back to them, it will be, because you are tied at a soul level. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed it. Give us a thumbs up if you will. And don't forget to subscribe and like if you haven't already. Thank you. Take care.